Two Dogs Digs here, and we're here to talk to you about a reselling multi-platform game changer. Yes, I said it, a reseller's dream, a reselling multi-platform game changer. So this video, for those of you who are watching it, is all about reselling on multiple platforms. So a lot of you out there maybe sell on eBay, or you just sell on Etsy, or you just sell on Poshmark, or Depop, or Facebook, all these different places. But you don't think about selling on other platforms. Now, one of the reasons may be that you're just not sure how to do it. You think about all the cutting and pasting and all the extra work that has to go into it. Well, I'm like, there's this new cross-listing program that takes stuff from your one place and puts it in another. And I'm really excited about it because we happen to be in Canada, but this applies to everybody in the US, in Australia, you name it. This cross-listing platform that we're going to talk to you about allows people in various markets to be able to do this. And it's never been able to do anything like this before. So if you stay tuned, we're going to take you through what it is, how it's going to help you, and how you can potentially make a whole bunch more money. And then actually, if you stay till the end, I'm actually going to give you a code that gives you a discount to try it out for 3 months. So what is it that I'm talking about? Again, it is a game-changing multi-platform cross-listing program. So a lot of people, again, you have these different places. So if you're wondering who we are and how we might be excited about this, we're Two Dogs Digs. We've been reselling for over 25 years online. In fact, we were a part of eBay's 20th anniversary. We were in their inaugural Hall of Fame. We were one of only 3 international sellers featured on eBay's 25th anniversary celebration over the course of the year. We've been all over the place. We have a YouTube channel, which you're finding us on right now. We also have a Facebook group, and the Facebook group is called the Canadian Resellers and Fantastic Thrifters Group. Now, it's just not just Canadians either. We have nearly almost 3,000 members right now. About 20% of them are from around the world. So you can look up Canadian Resellers on Facebook and join us there. But the whole purpose of this and what we do is to help other people in their reselling journey. So we want to make sure it's a way that you as a reseller can probably make more money. Okay, so now let's get to the basics of what this is about. And again, if you've got questions, please feel free to ask them down below. We try to answer them as fast as we possibly can, or you can even ask them on Craft. Or you can find us at Two Dogs Digs on Instagram, on TikTok, you name it. Anyway, so I don't get excited like this about a lot of things. I get excited when I go into a thrift store, but a garage sale and some estate sale, but not about programs and not about listing on a. So we are major eBay sellers, as I mentioned. We have usually between 700 and 1,000 items on eBay. We've sold well over 25,000 items over there in all the years. But our Etsy platform is under 100. Our Poshmark, well, we were at like 70 or 80 items, and then we went down to like 2. Facebook Marketplace, I don't use that often. Depop, we used to. So, but it's one of those things where it became a hassle. Like, it really is a hassle. You're going, okay, I guess today I'm going to work on my Etsy stuff. And then that's all. So this is allowing you to take your current live stuff. Now, you can use it all in the future too, but take everything you currently have live in one of your platforms and add it practically like that to another. Like, it's so much a game changer. That's why I call this a game changer, because it's a game changer for us. And we've only been using it for 5 days. 5 days. And we're that excited about it. That's why we had to do this video. Okay, so first thing you have to do before anything else that you even think about is you have to be a member to sell on any of those platforms. So let's start out with, if you have an eBay account, but you don't have an Etsy account, or you don't have a Poshmark account, or you don't have a Depop or Vinted or all these other places, you have to open an account there. So that's the one way you have to work. You have to have an account in order for it to cross-list to. You might have to list one thing, but I don't think you have to. I think if you even open an account. But a lot of you may have opened one and then not done anything really with it. So we're going to show you examples on a couple of platforms. We're going to show you something from our eBay platform and our Etsy platform to show you how easy it is to cross-list these things. So what am I talking about? Well, the place that I'm talking about, or the thing I'm talking about, is a Chrome extension. So you need to be on your desktop pretty well, because it's the easiest way to work this, but it's a Chrome extension. So you have to be in Google Chrome, and a Chrome extension means that this program pop something into the back, like a little thing in your head. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm not Mickey Mouse, but it pops something into the background of Google that allows it to look at stuff on these different things. So this extension attaches to each one of your stores or your accounts, and it lets you copy. That's the basics of it, because I don't know how you explain it in any other ways. And what it's called is Crosslist Magic. Now, there are a couple of other ones out there that you might think about. There's other different cross-listing things that I've heard about before. First of all, none of them have worked for Canadians at all, or Australians, from what I understand. And the nice thing about this is this actually even allows US members to cross-list in other countries they may not have even thought of if they wanted to. They could cross-list in Australia. They can cross-list on even other platforms. So it's for everybody. North America, Canadian, like especially Canadian. That's huge. Again, I'm Canadian. But everybody in the US could use this too. And this Crosslist Magic, it's not $30 a month or something like that. It actually is only $9.99 a month. And there's 7 days for free. But I tell you what, if you stay tuned to just the end, I'm going to give you a code that you can use, and you can get 3 months for 50% off. But you just have to wait to show. So I show you what it actually does. So it's called Crosslist Magic. And what it does is it's an easy thing. The facts are all there. You go to crosslistmagic.com. It's that simple to get to. It shows you and takes you through everything. It's this simple. But take a look at this. What platforms are supported? Amazon, Depop, eBay, Etsy, Facebook, Grailed, Instagram, Mercari, Poshmark, Shopify. All of these. So you can cross from one to the other, or from one to all of the others. What'll end up happening is you'll get this downloaded, and up in the top corner, teeny tiny top corner here, you can see there's a little tiny, where my arrow's going, way up there in that top corner up there. You'll see a little teeny tiny, see if I can get to it. No, that's too big. Wait, there. No, that doesn't work. Right there. You'll see a teeny tiny little blue thing. There's my arrow. I don't know if you can see my arrow right here. Yeah, that's where you have to go. You'll see this little blue thing up here. When you go to that, it's going to pop up Crosslist Magic. And it's going to show you all these different places that you can cross-list to. And so the way that you work this, which is really, really simple, and I'm going to show you right now how to work it. And remember to stay tuned for your discount code. I'm going to show you how to work it. You literally open at the top, open all the platforms you want to cross-list on. So today I've got my eBay active listings up here. So there's my eBay store open. I've got my Etsy store open. I've got my Poshmark list open. So those are the three I'm going to work on today. So what I'm going to do is I choose in here when I'm going to go and do where I want to cross list it to, not from. So here's what we'll do. I'll show you this on the very first one we go to. We're going to go to eBay. I'm going to go in my active listings. Now, remember, on Two Dogs Digs, we do lots of stuff that shows you how to use stuff different ways. One of the great things is you find a lot of tip videos on here. So hopefully you'll subscribe to us, give us a thumbs up, and you'll like us. But when you go through, for example, if you have an active eBay account and you don't know how to sort things by quick filters, maybe take a look at one of our videos. Here we're doing something and we're sorting all of our 742 lives. And I wanted to go and find something that was actually a little more expensive. So I'm looking here. There's an Enesco Puff the Magic Dragon. It's from 1991. So it's validated to go onto Etsy because it's over 20 years old. I think it's fun enough to go into the home section of Poshmark. I probably could put it on Depop, but I'm only focusing on those two right now. It could go on to Vinted. I think I could even put it on Facebook Marketplace. So what you'll see is on that page now, I've got this little background thing loaded. You'll see the little cross-link. See the little blue paper that's there? Same as that's on this little logo here, this little logo up top. That little blue paper is showing you, this is in my active listings. There's Puff the Magic Dragon. So I'm going to go up here and I'm going to say, I want to do this and I want to do it. I don't want to do eBay US because then it would be it'll make a draft in on eBay. But I do want to put it on Etsy. I want to put it on Facebook Marketplace and I want to put it on Poshmark Canada. So those are the three I'm choosing, but you can choose any of them. Well, you can't choose UK or Australia Poshmark because they're dead. But here's the great thing. Soon it'll be able to go on. You know what? I might even try and put it on Instagram. Why not? It's in beta right now. So I'm going to cross list. That's all I have to do. So that's all set up. Those are the 4 places I'm going to take this already built listing. Now, I want you to take a look at the top corner in here, all these little lines across the top here. You'll see all these little tabs that I go to. You're going to watch it, and you're going to see it start building the other things. That simple. So take a look. I'm going to click on it. Boom. Oh, what's it doing? What's it doing? Well, it is already creating a new Etsy listing, creating a Facebook listing, creating a Instagram post, and creating a Poshmark. Yeah, it's doing all those right now with like nothing. Now, here's the great thing about it. When it's creating those, it's creating them in the draft section. So for most things, not so much Facebook Marketplace, but for Poshmark, for Etsy, you can actually put those into your draft so you don't have to launch them right now. Now, you'll have to do a couple of little things to them because Crosslist is magic, but it's not magic from God. It's magic. It's a lot of magic, but there's still a little missing. And that's because it doesn't know categories in the different, how to choose something you might have as Poshmark home, where to put that in eBay, or something I have in eBay toys, where to put that in Etsy. So you're going to have to go to each one and do a little finagling or finessing. But look how fast I built those 4 listings. So I'm going to do this right now. I'm going to go to my Etsy listing, and I need to just tell it it's a physical item. It was made by another company. It's a finished product. It was made in 1990s. And I continue. I go down to here, and there's the words. Look, it picked up the words, my title. It picked up the pictures. Now, I want to change the picture in there because sometimes it reorders the pictures that you've got. So you might have to do a little bit of that. I have to decide which picture I want to be the primary picture there. So I think I want that as the primary picture. And then it's going to go down here. I don't have a video. I can always add that later. And remember, you can always add some of these things completely later on. You can edit these as their drafts. Here's the description. It caught the whole description down here. My pricing, well, I think my pricing is going to be the same. But if you think your pricing on one platform needs to be cheaper on another, you just do your adjusting right here. Can they make offers? Yes, they can. A quantity, I have 1. A SKU, and this is going to be the important thing. This is one of the little tips I want you to remember. If you have something listed in your inventory, make sure you note that where you keep it, it's now cross-listed. So in this case, I'll just go back for a second. I'll take a look at that and take a look at this. I've got this listed as white shelf photography room as on my SKU. I'm going to change this to say white shelf. There we go. I'm going to change it to say white shelf because I know where that is. Oops. I'm going to change it to say white shelf cross list. And then I'm going to make sure my new one says on the SKU, white shelf cross list. Oh, just so you know that you're actually putting the right thing in the right place. And if you happen to sell it, you can pull it from the other place. Variations, details, it is a physical item. I can put tags in here. And again, this is a draft. So all you really need to do is make sure you have the right profiles and things like that selected. And then you can save this as a draft. Oh, I need a category. So it's telling me I don't have the right category. So I go back up to category and choose a category. So this is a music box. So it couldn't figure out what to do. So there's a music box category. So there we go. Done on that. And now I'm going to save this as a draft. So look at this. Boom. In my drafts, it is going to be built. Now I'll just reload my drafts. There it is. It's now in my Etsy drafts. Now I do the finagling. If I go to Poshmark, it's pulling everything from my Poshmark side of things. All I have to do on this is I have to share it, or I have to work on it a little bit more. So I might have to do some more things to that Poshmark listing and tag people. If I go back, it's going to let me do my edits to the pictures there. It's going to let me save this as well if I'm trying to save it. So I'm going to save this as a draft as well. So this is everything I need in here. Create new post. Oh, sorry, that was Instagram. Darn it. That was Instagram. I wasn't even looking where I was going. So I just shared that post in Instagram. And if we go to Instagram now, and we look at my Instagram feed, why, take a look. There it is. It's posted on my Instagram. If I go to Poshmark and I want to do anything in here, I just apply the things in here, and that need to be done. Again, it pulls the description. You may have to do the category. In this place, it's going to be home, and there is accents, we'll call it, accents decor, and no, and then you fill in anything else you need there. And then instead of hitting next, you hit cancel and save as a draft. Processing everything else. Whole dollar amount required. Oh, it needs to move that. So I need to just make the price $250 instead. There we go. Cancel, save as draft. And now it is saving that in my drafts. If I go to my drafts in Poshmark, there it is. So that's how easy it is. I've now taken that one thing and moved it 3 places. How would I do it on Etsy? Same thing. All I have to do is go to Etsy. And if I look at this item and I want to view it on Etsy, on that Etsy item, look, there's a little blue thing. So I can click on that and copy it and put it in any other place that I want to put it. So it's really that simple of a way for you to take something and move it to another platform. So you saw I took one item, and in probably less than the time that you normally would take me 15, 20 minutes to create one. Now I'm taking live items and crossing them to multiple platforms, especially in the third quarter of the fourth quarter of the year, pre-Christmas. You really want to do a lot of that. All you need to do is sign up for each of those other programs. So you got a store you can sell from, and you can actually sell. Now, here it is. The pricing normally on this is $9.99 a month, but we have actually talked to the guys who created it, and they are actually going to work with everybody new trying it, and they've given us a promo code, which is our name, Two Dogs Digs. If you go to sign up with it and you put in the promo code for Two Dogs Digs, first of all, you get 7 days for free anyway, but then you'll get 3 months at 50% off. So you'll save $15. So basically for $5 US a month, you'll be able to try this for 3 months, see if cross-listing works for you, see if there's a way you can make a lot more money by moving to other platforms. And again, this is stuff that you've got live. I've already probably added, I don't know, 10, 20 things to my Etsy shop in less than 5 days that I didn't even think about doing. I've taken stuff that's been sitting in Etsy and I popped over. I put stuff in Poshmark, and I haven't added a thing to Poshmark in 5 months. I've already found a couple of shirts that were on eBay that I'll just process. And now they're all in drafts, and all I have to do is a little tweaking. So you can do this one at a time. Boom, 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 boom. Get a whole bunch of drafts ready, and then leisurely take 15 minutes and go, I'm going to finish off all of my Etsy things and add to them. So hopefully you found this literally to be a reselling game changer like we think we found here. So you'll take a look at this. Again, crosslistmagic.com. Easy in Chrome. There it is, Crosslist Magic. You go to Chrome, you open up crosslistmagic.com. Then you go and, again, when you're signing up, you use Two Dogs Digs as your promo code. Let us know down below if you tried it, if you're excited about it, if you think you've got questions. We've already been talking with the guy who created it. He's so fast in answering questions. He's fast at picking out bugs. We saw something where a photo didn't load properly. He went to it. He fixed it. It was redone in the Chrome extension in less than a day. So Attila, thank you. And thank you for offering us this 50% off test. So try Crosslist Magic, a game changer. And in fact, now I'm going to go and leisurely take a look at, 5 things that haven't sold on eBay, and I've had them listed there for a year. I think I'm going to do some cross-listing. It's that easy because it's cross-listing magic, or technically cross-list magic, not listing, crosslistmagic.com. Well, hopefully we'll watch other stuff here at Two Dogs Digs, and tune in every Tuesday night for our live haul.